Deuces. I can probably take that Pelican because this doesn't weigh anything. And I feel like I got the amount of sleep that I got.
I feel like I got less than I got.
I feel awful.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this show on the road. Proceed to the route.
Stefano's Pizzeria.
Sure.
Again, another great shirt. That would just be funny.
What?
Just your shirt just says proceed to the route.
Oh yeah.
Is that your paint?
What? Nope, that's so cool. It's mine now?
Yay, marking chalk.
Yay.
Alright. Yeah, you could put another one of these that just fires this off of the same battery.
Isn't that what this is?
No, this is disconnect for the whole thing.
Oh. Is this your marking chart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know where this thing just came from.
I got it. I probably it's up there.
Yeah.
Alright, try it. Because Red Bull is not a part of a balanced diet. Which doesn't stop us from doing it for breakfast.
Never stopped it.
We're here at Eden Park. Why do we choose this?
Because eat it and weep.
Because park and weep. Eat it and park. Weep and eat. Thanks.
Hello,
Perfect. Man said, go to the corner. This is definitely diner-ish.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm totally down. They got Tapatio on the table already.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? Good, how are you? Thank you.
Great.
For me or for your service?
I'll start with a coffee.
Water.
Hey, look, your balloon.
My balloon man. Oh, and your backpack.
That one's the important one.
All right. Travel safe, fly safe.
Alrighty.
You needing? Is this? Oh, that's fine.
You'll see
Peace
me
out.
on Find Friends when I'm home.
Yeah.
We're gonna miss you guys.
Okay. Glad to be home, but let me tell you what. The pilot just sank that plane
I know, but I gotta do
out of the sky. He definitely didn't descend early enough. And it was pretty clear within like the last 2 minutes that he was gonna have to change how fast he descended. And boy, he just dumped her, dude. I'm actually like ill. Like my stomach is upset. My nose feels funny. He just dropped that bird. Ugh.
Agradecemos su cooperación.
Actually, you know what? I've never walked away from here to a restaurant. It's gonna be a bit before my wife gets here, so I think I'm gonna go on a walk. I genuinely want to go away. I am a 35-year-old free American, so that's exactly what I'm gonna go do. So many vehicles out here that just smell like hot coolant. Systems are doing their best to just keep it together. So I did drive our Suburban here, right? Remember that? Left the keys in it. But our car, the Volvo, has had a radiator leak for quite some time. And it's been a small, manageable leak. But right before we left, I added coolant to the reservoir and noticed I couldn't screw the cap back on. And it was, of course, right at that exact moment that the inside thread of the cap has pretty much disintegrated. That was the last turn of the cap. And I was like, wow. So this is not going to be able to hold pressure back at all when the car gets hot. Sure enough, Ashley sends me a photo Tuesday night, coolant on the floor of the garage. So I knew right then that was going to be it till I got home. Let's go fix that. We're going to need a radiator and a reservoir. Needed the radiator anyway. So I had Matt come get the Suburban from the parking lot here and take it home. So of course I don't have a vehicle here because now that Suburban is gone.
Hey there.
So I'm on foot. I'm gonna go find a place to sit down. I still feel gross. That plane threw me. Feels nice to be home, no? What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Eat It and Weep. I'm back in Boise today. Just flew in from Burbank. What do you think, huh? Scale of 1 to 10. It's a gamble. Got a special. Buy one, get one free. It's definitely like having jam from IHOP, ultra sugarified and shoved in a wheat receptacle. I don't know if you can see this. That's gray. These pies. One pie is 20% of your daily sodium, 17 grams of fat for 22% of your daily value, 45% of your saturated fat. If I have both of these, it's basically for the whole day. It's a 62% of your sugar, 22% of your carbs. This thing is a bomb. Absolutely the worst for you, pretty sure. I can't pronounce half of this. It's peanut free. And this is certified Sustainable Forestry Initiative certified. Scale of 1 to 10 for the old gas station pie. I'm a pie aficionado. I love pie. This is not in the pie camp, but that is how the rating works on this channel. Rating the food against other foods that exist in that food group. It's not bad. It's a 5. I think everything at a gas station is good enough to be close to what it should be, but not bad enough that you won't buy it. A lot of American food is that way. I got 44 minutes of record time.
Sweet.
But this will not be 44 minutes. What's up, YouTube? I made it. There's Matt.
What's up, posers?
What's up, posers?
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Leaves. Drops a mic. Pays for a new mic.
That one band we did that one time, we would like to smash the mics.
Oh, yeah. So what Matt is referring to is I did a show called Tree Fort in a building called The Shrine. And 3 gentlemen very politely came up and told me at front of house that they were going to obliterate all of our stuff. And their production manager had advanced me on this already. And I was like, yeah, no, I know. Yeah, go for it. And they literally, at the end of the show, grabbed all of their guitars and beat them into the stage into parts. And then took my 58 and un-58'd them. Just
Un-58.
by the cord, around and around and around, and haka into the floor. Repeatedly. That was the end of their show.
Been un-58.
The agreement was that they would buy me all new microphones. They would replace the gear that they obliterated. So I sent my worst 58 out, like the worst 3 that I had. Which there's not a bad 58 ever. They all always work, but the worst ones I had, and they just smoked them. But anyway, that's that story. So Matt's been up here since yesterday. And how did you load all this in? I mean, I've loaded this in before by myself. It's a lot of work. Was it just you? Because I know what the SQ5 case weighs.
Well, the SQ5, this guy, and the work trunk went up the ramp.
Ramp.
After,
See, I don't ever use the ramp.
only after the SQ and the ramp got together and decided, hey, let's break Matt's big toe. Good old smashy. And I went, ramp time.
All right. See, I never do that. I go through the front door.
Everything else came through the front door and up. It just took a lot of trips.
Yeah, no, it's an hour of load in. So
Yeah. The SQ, getting it up onto the stage, that was the most fun part.
that's a tough lift. I
It
do it every year, and I'm just like, these handles are gonna give out at some point.
wasn't a lift. I got to the end of loading everything in first.
Yeah.
And then I went to do that, and I tried to pick it up, and I could not. I said, nope.
The only way to do it then is to fold it down, scoot the front wheel over the deck, and
See, you already know.
heave.
That is exactly how I did it.
Yeah. I too have exhausted my personal resources loading in this venue.
Well, like when I legitimately could not pick it up from there, I was like, I'm still gonna get it up.
Yeah, I'm doing
I
this.
just gotta figure out.
I'm just not gonna do it gracefully,
gotta
okay?
figure out how I'm gonna do this.
All right, so these mics all will go back to here.
Damn, after I scooted them forward, too.
Nice.
I had them back, and then I went, these are definitely going to be moved forward.
No, we keep them back because we need the front row area.
Yeah. Did Marvin brief you at all on what tomorrow night is looking like?
No, but I did hear a rumor that it's like a really thin down night, like it's a keys and a vocal.
Marvin on keys and vocals.
Yeah.
That's it. So
They're doing like a
I think,
low key open.
yeah. So I think all of that stuff is going to end up moved anyways because they want wide open front for people to do their people things.
Okay. So where we are is, you've seen me post stuff about this before, but we're in Donley, Idaho. This is our camp. Our church owns this campground. We rent it out, but there's no real equipment here. In fact, this is the last time. I think I said last year that this would be the year that we would use this PA for the last time, and that is actually true. I'm prepping the build sheet right now for its replacement.
Really?
These speakers have been with us. In fact, I've reconed them several times. These speakers have been with us since '96.
Yeah,
And
I put these in a year and a half ago.
yeah, and these even predate you. You did the
yeah.
second round.
Yeah.
The first round, this is the stuff that you hang garage doors with. That's what we made the brackets out of, because it works. we're used to that workflow.
Yeah.
It works.
It works? Cool.
$4.50 worth of metal and parts that we just cut up with a grinder outside.
I bought 6-inch lag bolts. You think that'll hold it?
Jake went so far as to round the corners of these so that it wouldn't dig into the wood. So, we're craftsmen. Craftsmen. So literally, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to be putting powered Eon subs and powered Eon mains. And we're going to wire them to a Furman switch that just turns them on and off. And we're going to buy an SQ5 and put it up here and leave it here. And then our current system is basically this 24 channel snake. I have it snaked up through here. It goes all the way back through the rafters.
You're gonna get rid of that?
We're not. The snake is going to stay, but
So close.
here's our amp rack. These QSC amps have also been with us since '96. They come to a couple of bus bars in here. And then I'm just using 2-inch pipe to just land all the cabling out to the speakers. All that to say that that's going to leave, and all the signal is actually going to come from the back of the room, and I am running it to the back of the wall because we're going to build a sound booth back there and put it in the corner so that we can control lights and all that stuff. Matt's hearing this for the first time.
Big old I told you so to Jordan.
Oh,
Literally guy here, and I was like, you know what I really would do? I'd love to take that back corner, like build out a nice sound booth like we have in 215, get an SQ in here, and she's like, that'll never happen. I'm like, it could. He's like, no, it won't.
The build price for this is $20,000. It's really probably going to be 22 by the time I do SQ, the PA, wire it all, and put like a light package up here. We're also providing a dedicated graphics computer, and it's going to run the editor control on it, and we'll have a remote client that lives on it so that I can help update issues that happen here, because I get called like every week to help this place. We have an analog console here. We are legitimately at the point which like people don't know how to use them, as simple as they are. If you know how to use them, they're cake. There's nothing complicated about it. But there's some people now who are in their 20s who have never seen one, and they come here and they're like, what do I do with this? Which is crazy to me. It makes me feel old. But that's what we're going to change. All of that to say, last time on this PA. So this is the swan song for this PA. And then later in the year, we'll talk about access van property, and that's probably where this PA is going to go. And just sit in there and do whatever it needs to do.
So we can't blow them out at...
Absolutely not. This PA will live on. No, because it's got to service the rest of them till Fiat actually buys it and we build it. It's not going to happen till the fall.
Yeah.
It'll happen during intern orientation. That's when it'll happen. So, Matt landed all this stuff. So I provide the rental gear out of our company. That's basically how we pull this guy off. So what we've got here is a work trunk. Utility always has a bunch of stuff. It would be a waste of time to go through all of it, but there's these little XLR to 3.5s with a potentiometer on them. Those are awesome for just getting like crew mixes from the desk, like graphics and stuff. We give one of these to drums too, when we're using packs, because they get more volume. Dedicated Wi-Fi that hooks into our IT system here that I also manage. Tape drawer, IEMs go here. Everything for the show. iPads, we got 2 of those. A whole battery box that's gonna last the month that this system lives up here. I send it out for a month. And a little work desk area for front of house. And the rule is if you put your stuff on our front of house area work desk, it goes in the provided filing bin called the trash. We bring a graphics laptop that runs ProPresenter 7. It's a MacBook Pro. It's an M2. And then I've got a touchscreen for lights, and then our lighting computer is running ShowBuddy, utilizing an Intech. Pretty simple system. The DMX line goes up from here, runs down, and we've got a distro in the roof, and that distro sits way up there. We usually tape the front of it because it's a Chave distro, and it has bright green lights, and so we try to kind of mitigate that a little bit. So we'll be hooking that up tonight. Wired cabling all the way to these B-toppers. These are LPC 007s. They're literally just color wash. And then we have some sheds, LED bars. I use those for face light, covering the front. That's about it. The PA is old. It's a Woodworks. These are XA6s, and I don't even remember what the subs are, and it doesn't matter. They're dual 15s. They do sound good. These sound great. They're being processed through a very old Ashley Protea that I have had since 06. And it lives its life in that rack and works. We got a GX4816 for the Snake. And Matt's patching our split right now. So we don't use a split up here. We just leave the split in here, so we're not constantly patching and unpatching the 4816. And we do that so that we don't wear the ports out. I'd rather burn up a split than the Snake. We're feeding it over Ethercon. That's coming from the SQ in the back. We do have 2 wireless here. they're old. It's Shure ULXP. They work great. I've got version 7 capsules on them. And pretty much have a profile for up here that just works every time we recall it and go. We do use UA antennas up here just because I got like 100 bodies worth of phones. And I do every now and again get dropout just with the 1/2-inch wave antennas. And that is what's feeding all of RF. All right, time to get patching. So we're running an Audix mic kit for drums. D6, D4s for all toms. We're not running a D2 because nobody wants that.
Literally.
We do have a high tom here, which we need to set up.
Well, you yeah, how are we doing high tom?
High tom goes on the other snare stand.
Gotcha. Are we only doing the one high tom?
Yeah, high tom, 2 low toms.
Got it.
Your toms are backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not bad for not a drummer. I'm also not a drummer. But I've set up like 900 kits.
Have
Yeah.
obviously.
Obviously, always rock and sock seat. The pedal can come out. That's just a PDP pedal that goes with my kit, but we use the Pearl.
Is that the one in the case?
Yeah.
Got it.
We have a touring for that. We've got a touring Pearl. If not Pearl, the one that we have, I'll run DW9000s, and then we got a couple of those.
I made sure to let Marvin know to contact the drummers so they know to bring their own cymbals, snare, and kick pedal.
Okay. For in-ear packs, you've got 4 PSM 1000s. Those are for vocals. Everybody else is wired. And that CP beam goes over here. All distribution for us is our venue for that because the best. This year we're using my newer power distribution. So we've got True 1 to IEC boxes scattered around the stage. Should be nice. We always bring drop snakes for this stage. Just keeps everything clean. So I'm actually not going to explain what Matt's done here because he did his own thing. And normally I build these, and I didn't. That one is built because it was left over from the last show we did at Dairy Days, where we had this fun moment.
Insert fun moment here.
Yep. So the rest of these were pulled. They've been labeled. The normal layout for our MD click and track snake is we also dump keys in that, but Camp rotates the MD person a lot. It's not always keys. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're up here. It's whatever's going to happen, and we don't actually know. So
This weekend it floats between keys, electric one, and acoustic.
nice. So it's just easier to have a central point to route stuff off of. So that's what's going to happen.
So these outputs are the outputs on the snake, the split, same as on here. Is it 1-1?
Let me double check where the SQ's at. So we use SM58 vocal microphones because, as you can see, this is how close to the PA we are. And for those of you that know, on an SQ, you need about 37 to 42 dB worth of gain to get good signal out of a 58. Well, that's a lot of gain to apply to a microphone that's right in front of the speaker. So we don't have feedback issues because the system is dialed correctly, but significant work has to be done to make sure that that happens so that we don't have those issues. Now, if you have like a super quiet vocal, I don't care what you do, you're just gonna have, you're gonna ride feedback if you have someone who literally whisper sings. Like that's common in the church world, not in secular world stuff as much, but in the church world, you always get some quiet vocal who just doesn't deliver, and they're like, I can't hear myself. And the knowledge gap is too large to explain why that's a thing. So you don't. All right, S-Link outputs. squash that down. Nice. Why is this not correct? Okay, our outputs are already wrong. Now, I was already coming up here, so I didn't preset this desk. If I was sending Matt by himself, I would have in the shop. So the change I need to make here is in our mixer config, I need to change our buses. We don't use groups here because we need all of our auxes, all 12. And now we need to change our stereo outs because we could run stereo, but we don't have a big enough snake for this, so we cannot. Perfect. Okay, so all monos. So the way this system exists here is the mains for any other group that's here. The mains and the subs and one monitor send are located in the house snake. And that is what is currently patched to these amps that come from here. So the way that we do it, and just so you know, is back at the board, we take that snake, the fan side of it, and we plug that into the back of the console, and we don't have to take outputs from our snake and bring it over there.
Cool, that answers my question.
Yep, so you can patch, as you saw, everything, but subs does not matter.
So I just need...
You just need to patch 1 through 4 for the in-ears, and then your band splits
5 through 10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 6%. So this guy right here,
Yeah.
where does this go? Is this in-ears?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just doing 1 through 4.
1 through 4.
And then we need to check the rack and make sure that it's not in stereo. It needs to be in mono.
Okay.
So we'll do that. But it's a stereo setup, so that's why there's 8.
Yeah.
And then so we'll check that in a second. And then in this fine box, this is our in-ear snake. So it's basically just 8 female. We're getting dumbed down to these 1/4 inches. And then we have headphone extenders. They basically plug into these, and that's how we're getting in-ears to the band, because we don't have an ME500 or ME1 system that comes up here. Okay. Do you have a light I can use?
I thought I'd aim it directly into your face.
Thank you.
Just for,
All right, we're definitely stereo, so change these to mono and all line mixes. Okay.
What about mashed potatoes?
Oh, actually, Matt, one more time. Because we're also patched for stereo, so that means that you need to do, the cables need to be 1, 3, 5, and 7. That's what you'll use into 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the left channels of everything, right?
1, 3, 5.
So left, right for pack 1 is 1 and 2.
1, 2. Yeah.
So 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay. So house snake. What is this? The rule is, if people leave their junk on my equipment, right to the trash. It's always been the rule. It'll never not be the rule. Okay, main left. Subs. We probably are not going to run monitors at this camp, but if they ask for it, we are patched. Local outputs. 9 is crew. And let's go 1S crew. That'll be for our graphics hop. 10 will be subs. And then 11, 12 for mains. Okay, I think I'm gonna work on DMX while Matt works on audio. What did you do for a run up to lights, Matt? Did you already patch the DMX line?
There's an XLR.
There should be one here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is our guy.
The 3-pin?
Yeah.
Does it go into this guy? The 5-pin?
Where is... There's a converter that's on one of the transmitters. This should solve that problem for us. It's in the bag. Okay.
I have a red light on power. No light next to DMX.
Okay. You plug the 3-pin into the input, right?
Yeah. Yep, the 3-pin that was.
We don't have any other reason to believe that there would be a 3-pin up there that isn't DMX.
There was only the one.
Why do I not see anything? So that probably is correct. So we need to go check software. I need to see if the NTEC's being picked up by the computer. Just in case we can't share these two, because we probably can. I'm changing out the USB cable in case we can't share that one. No change?
Change. All green.
All right.
Do we still need to run the wireless receiver up here for the QTV?
Yes.
There's a splitter up there with that the HDMI is going into and an Ethernet cable.
If we left the Ethernet cable back here, great. I don't remember doing that.
It's... Is it going up to here? SDI. SDI's coming to here.
Yeah, that's not for that. That's for the actual TVs. So that's fine to leave alone. So we have to run an Ethernet cable up to our little deal. Which I figured that would be the case.
The SDI comes to a converter up here, and then HDMI comes out and goes into QTV.
We did not set that up. That means that somebody tied into our converter and duplicated it to the TV so that they could have the same output go to that TV. Which is pretty typical. The problem with camps is that they're always crewed by some church tech guy who like does whatever is good for them, and then they leave it. Right? That's just always the case. However, it probably didn't hurt anything here, right? Because it's just going to repeat what goes to that main TV, so
Okay.
it's fine. But we do need to pull the HDMI out of the converter that goes to this TV because we're going to put our own box there.
Yeah.
Most churches are not doing a back screen, so that's good enough. Just the duplicate output is fine.
Yeah, they just.
Honestly, if that's what's up there right now, I have no reason to change it. That helps out people. It does not matter that much at all. All right, so I see lights. I don't have control with the cord yet, but I'll change that in a bit.
Okay.
All right, so
After the fun time of sending that.
so close.
Oh, nice. Do you want it over that main cable?
Yeah, it just needs to go with it. Okay, go in front of the beam here so we can cross it over. Watch your face.
Good.
And then there should be two, like, nails up here or something. You can like wedge it on and we'll pull it back. Take the slack out of it. Did you take the receive module up there?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's up there and plugged into power. I just gotta.
Okay, so dongle. HDMI. TV on. All of the DMX seems to be lining up on the lights, so good job on those.
Literally all of them are still set to the same addresses as last year.
Yep. Two, 8, 6. Okay. I'm going to send pink to these channels up here. And they're going to light up. Just tell me where stuff is landing so I can make sure that we're in good shape.